I'm a toy, but I could be the boy you adore. If you just let me know. Although you are true, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? And mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. I need you more than anyone, baby. You know that I have from the start.
Can you hear me calling out your name? You know that I'm falling and I don't know what to say. Speak a little louder, I'll even shout. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. I wanna be with you everywhere.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. And I'll dream while I'm in bed when silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and alphabet. When I wake tomorrow, I'll bet that you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Yes, I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes this life becomes all that you wanted to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out thinking where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you know somebody loves you. May all your dreams stay
Took my love, took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, the landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it down. I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one, with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never So much joy, but so much pain, and it's so hard to say goodbye. But yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember another chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look, and there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead, only open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you luck. For you, the world just opens up, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we
Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me, if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. 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 If you need a friend, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance.
Is a wheel in constant motion.
I hope you dance.
Us alone.
I hope
Tell
you
me
dance.
who wants to look back on their youth and
I
wonder
hope you
where those years have gone.
I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Is a wheel in constant motion.
I hope you dance.
Us alone.
I hope you dance.
Welcome to the LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge. Can I have your attention for a brief safety announcement? Please take a moment to notice the clearly marked and illuminated exit signs located throughout the facility and determine your nearest emergency exit. In the unlikely event of an emergency, please exit in an orderly fashion until you reach a safe distance. In the event of severe weather, it's recommended that you remain inside the LeConte exhibit hall and away from the windows in the concourse. Throughout the production, please remain in the seated areas and keep all aisles and walkways clear and unobstructed. For your own personal safety and for the enjoyment of those seated behind you, please don't stand in the chairs at any time. Please remain in control of all personal items and report any suspicious activity to event or facility personnel. Note that all bags are subject to search and unattended items to seizure. Thank you for your attention and thank you for visiting Pigeon Forge.
Well, good evening, everyone. Are you all excited to be here tonight? Now, wait a minute. You all have packed this place out, and we got some nervous graduates back there tonight. I want to hear if you're excited to be here tonight. That's a little better. Well, good evening. I want to just take a moment to welcome you all to Northview Academy's graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. Our graduates are excited, and I know that you all are excited as well. In a few moments, our graduates will enter the auditorium. Some will give speeches, and all of them will be recognized and have their pictures on the screen. We do ask that you be respectful of our graduates, the people around you, and not do anything that would prohibit a graduate's name from being heard. Please do not come to the front of the stage to take pictures during the ceremony. Pictures can be purchased, and your graduate has that information. With all that being said, will you please stand as our graduates enter? You all may be seated. At this time, please welcome Valedictorian Sophie Burnett.
At this time, I ask that you all bow your heads for a moment of prayer before the ceremony. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here today to celebrate the class of 2026. We want to thank you for all the educators, admin, parents, and loved ones who made it possible for us to get here. Please guide us students through any struggles we may face as we move on to the next chapter of our lives, and let us be an example of your love to all those we meet. In your name we pray, amen. A few short years ago, I vividly remember telling one of my friends that I would never be brave enough to give a speech at graduation. Well, it turns out 4 years of high school changes a person. Every day, hour, and minute we've spent in classrooms over the last 13 years has brought us here. And there are a lot of big numbers I could come up with to encapsulate that, but I've always been more of an English person than a math person. What I do know is that although this feels like the end, we're only closing one book, and every reader knows that some of the best stories have sequels. We all get to start a new chapter here, and I can't wait for that, but I also know that I'm far from the only character in my story up until now, so I want to thank those who helped me get here. My mom and dad have given everything to support me through the ups and downs, and I wouldn't be standing here if not for the time they put in. I'm also blessed with a group of friends better than I ever could have imagined, and I thank God every day for that. I want to thank my volleyball coaches, Coach Fagan, Coach Swan, and Coach Bree, not just for making me a better player, but a better person. Playing for you all taught me how to be a leader, and that experience is a major part of why I have the courage to stand here today. There are countless teachers that I want to thank, and I will after I walk across the stage, but there are two in particular that I have to talk about. The first is Mrs. Sarton. You helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life and made sure I had opportunities to develop my passion for law. I'm so thankful for you. The second is Dr. Hale. You gave me a space where I knew I would always feel heard and I would always feel seen and have my voice heard. The words of advice you've given me are ones that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I got to know you exactly when I needed to. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being the kind, inspiring, and whimsical human you are. Finally, I want to thank God, because if there's one thing I've learned over the last 4 years, it's that when you stop asking Him why and start letting Him show you, things begin to fall into place. To my fellow graduates, I want to wish you all the best wherever you go from here. The pen is in each of your hands, a blank page in front of you, and you get to write the next chapter. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
When the moon has gone
At this time, I would like to introduce our valedictorians tonight who are giving speeches. Please welcome to the stage Miss Emma Burns.
Good afternoon, everybody. High school has a way of changing you. A lot of the time, you don't realize how much you've grown until you look back. I didn't start high school with everything figured out, and as most do, I had to learn a lot along the way. But I learned one thing: always trust your own voice, even if it's not the loudest one in the room. Because the people who grow the most aren't the ones that had everything figured out. They're the ones that realized their voice had weight. And a lot of the reason I learned that is because of the people in this building today. The teachers that reminded me I was capable and pushed me to do better when I did not think I could. Choosing to become a teacher was something I had never expected, but looking back now, I know that decision came from the people who taught me more than just what was on paper. I would like to take this opportunity to thank those who've inspired me to become a teacher. Dr. Yoakum, thank you for teaching me to never apologize for being yourself. Ms. Fincham and Mr. Swan, seeing how your faith guides your classroom has inspired the kind of teacher I hope to become. To the strongest women in my life, my best friend Kylie Osborne and my mother, thank you for being the example of strength and determination I hope to carry onto the lives of others. Miss Amber Howard and Miss Angie, the greatest directors of all time and my biggest supporters. Thank you for helping me build the foundation of who I am today and shaping me into the teacher I am becoming. And most importantly, thank you, Jesus, for everyone in this room today, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Please welcome to the stage Emma Carney.
Hello, everyone. I would like to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has helped me before and throughout high school. And as promised, I'd like to give a special shout out to my best friend, Zuri. I am endlessly grateful to have had you by my side since the very beginning. And to my fellow graduates, people will say that we are living the best years of our lives right now. But I think we should look at these as the most able years. The world is finally open to us, just waiting for us to take hold of it. Now is when we lay the groundwork for our futures. And being scared of the unknown, it's a normal thing. But don't let that hold you back. Let that be the thing that drives you forward. And what a privilege it is to not have everything figured out yet, and to have options, and to be able to choose the way we go forward. The amazing thing about life is that we can rebuild it 1,000 different times in 1,000 different ways. So take chances and make connections, and don't be afraid to mess things up. Congratulations, guys. You got this.
Please welcome Savannah Clifford.
My dad has always taught me that the most valuable things in life are relationships. He has lived by this his whole life, and if you know me at all, you know the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. As I look into this huge crowd, I see the relationships that have shaped me into the person that I've become. I see the classmates that I've definitely talked a little too much to. I see the brothers and sisters that I'm connected with through God. I see parents who I never fail to say hi to at any school event. I see coaches, teachers, my dad, mom, and Mimi, all of which who have pushed me towards being the best version of myself. I see my teammates, who have seen me on some of the best and worst days of my life. And I see the girls that I consider my family, some of which are graduating with me, while others have a year or two left. Some of us plan to be 30 minutes from the house, while others could end up in another state 10 hours away from home. No matter where we end up, I encourage you to connect with people. Spend 5 minutes to truly get to know someone, because at the end of the day, it's not the moments we remember the most, it's the people that we share these moments with. And I've been so blessed to share these last few years with all of you. Thank you.
Please welcome Teresa Cole.
When you see a semicolon, what does it mean to you? On the surface, it's a punctuation mark used to connect two independent clauses, but to some, it represents something more: resilience. It's a symbol of choosing to continue your story even when you feel like you can't anymore. So many people have played an invaluable part in my story, and they're the reason I continue writing it every day. While I can't mention everyone, the following people have made an especially meaningful impact. First, to my parents. Words cannot express how grateful I am to have you in my life. I wouldn't have gone to this point without your love and support. To Miss Smith, as my Key Club advisor, you've made me realize I can make a real impact on others through service and leadership. Thank you for the incredible opportunities you've given me. And to Olivia George, my best friend, thank you for always being there for me, no matter what life threw at us. I feel sick knowing that we'll be parting ways in a few months, but I also feel so proud knowing that we're beginning a new chapter in our lives, a chapter we once thought we'd never reach. On that note, I'd like to thank myself, and I want all of you to thank yourselves too. Thank you for making it to this day. Regardless of whether you made that choice for yourself or for someone else, it speaks volumes about you as a person. We are living proof that it gets better. Congratulations, class of 2026, and remember, it's not the end of the story.
Please welcome Emma DeGroot.
Years ago, I had a choice. Should I stay or should I leave? Before high school, I'd always felt needed, but I was searching to find where I was wanted. I wanted someone to choose me time and time again, even when I was mean or sarcastic. I wanted to be invited to something just because they liked who I was on the inside. I came to Northview Academy thinking I would graduate by myself, leaving no one behind but my family. But I'm so thankful to say that leaving this school is one of the hardest things I have ever done. It is a choice to make people feel wanted. And to the people out there that were like me or had it even worse, I promise I want you. I choose you. But before my time here runs out, I want the people that chose me time and time again to know that I chose them too. So as I call your name or something that applies to you, please stand. Mother. We are mother and daughter by fate, but friends by choice. I always say we are Lorelai and Rory, but really we are Emma and Misty, because nobody can make another duo like us. Father, you are the brain behind all of my best and most chaotic ideas. You make all things better. You gave me the foundation to stand on even when you are tired. I love you both to the moon and back. Allie, Abby J, and Yelena. You're my three best friends who are nothing alike, but make me feel loved every day. Sophia, Wang, Davis, Jericho, Tyler. We all laugh until we cry, and you guys make me smile even more than I thought possible. Thank you for allowing me to be myself, and I want to go to Waffle House after this. To Lorelai, Benjamin, and Preston. You guys make me want to scream most days, but when you guys are gone, my heart stops laughing, and the world is a little quieter. You filled my world with laughter and worries. Even when we fight, I would choose you three even if I didn't have a choice. Papa Clarence, even though you wouldn't even remember my name, you would know my heart, and that is all that matters. I hope you, Miss Teresa, and Nicholas are dancing in heaven throwing me a party. To Mammal. My time with you tethers me to reality and makes me treasure being a kid. You make me feel lighter and like I'm the only girl in the world. Thank you for loving me and showing me how to be a godly woman. To Mr. and Miss Terry in the band. You are the one thing I never knew I needed, but you guys are the hardest thing to leave. Thank you all for being the place that made me feel wanted the most. And to the Terrys, thank you for giving me the opportunity to fail. You allowed me to push my limits to see how far we can go. To those teachers, you have helped me carve my own path here at Northview, and I thank you. Especially Dr. Sarah Anderson. She's the teacher I go to when I want to cry, or when I want to rant, or when I just want to be happy. She takes it all with attitude. Thank you for everything, Dr. Mom. And if you ever join her class, do not kill any baby dinosaurs. Northview Academy, I chose you 4 years ago, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. Thank you, Northview Academy, for making me feel wanted. I know this is over a minute, but frankly, I'm in my rebellious era, so I am Emma D123, and I approve this message.
Please welcome to the stage Olivia George.
Good evening, everybody. Give me just a second. Okay. My freshman year of high school, I was told by a fellow peer that I would turn out differently than them because of my family situation. They were right. I stand up here today in front of you as living proof that where you start does not define where you finish. The things that we deem so broken beyond repair can be made whole anew again through our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I believe that certain people are placed in your life for a reason, whether it be a moment, a season, or a lifetime. I am shaped into the woman I am today because of these people who I am forever gracious for. Mrs. Sarton, without you, I would have never discovered my passion for criminal justice and the legal system. Thank you for believing in me in such a powerful way that it inspired me. As I go to school this fall for pre-law, I will remember the electrifying feeling I had in your classes when I was learning something new or competing with my fellow classmates. The entirety of your dual credit class and the friends I made in it are one of my favorite memories of high school. I hope to come back as one of your guest speakers one day. Mr. Swan, the life lessons you taught me are things I will carry on to UT and my own children one day. Just like the palm trees in your room, the importance of integrity is overwhelming and the fundamental of everything right. To my grandparents, especially my papa, thank you for your unconditional support. My papa has always been the one person I can rely on for anything. Thank you for reminding me that I am so much more than just my grades. Teresa, being your best friend is one of my greatest accomplishments, and I love you dearly. I feel so sorry for anyone who has yet to experience a friendship like ours, and I am so proud of you. I cannot wait to cheer you on as you spread your wings and soar like an eagle. And most importantly, I'd like to thank and talk about my mama. In elementary school, you were my superhero, and now you're my best friend. Thank you for teaching me independence, determination, and that I am capable. Without your support, I would not be as successful as I am today. I stand up here today as a testament of your sacrifices for me and my sisters. You have always instilled the importance of education into me and have made me promise to be better than you. I would be so proud of myself if I grow up to be only half of the woman that you are. And since this speech is only a minute long, I will quickly thank all of my teachers, guidance, and staff. Your kindness will forever be appreciated. I would also like to thank Miss Tammy. Without you letting me leave as early as I did and as often as I did, I probably would not come back the next day. If I leave anything with my fellow graduates and people in the crowd, I would like to remind you that it is never too late to be brand new. What someone says about you does not define you, nor does your past. Sometimes the hard way is the only way, and the light waiting for you at the end of all of this suffering will make you forget it even happened. God is so good, and without him and his grace, I would be absolutely nothing. Thank you, Northview, and congratulations to everyone. I'm so proud of us.
Please welcome to the stage Cheyenne Green.
I know this might be everyone's least favorite part, but hopefully I can make some of you laugh tonight. Being a valedictorian is a huge honor, mostly because I spent 4 years stressing over grades while the rest of you were emotionally healthier. Somehow we made it. We survived years of waking up way too early, pretending we understood the assignment or the lesson, saying I'll do it later, like it was a personality trait. And group projects where one person disappeared forever and then showed up on presentation day and said, so what are we doing? And some even survived the misery of denim and pop quizzes. You know who you are. First, I'd like to thank God for guiding us through every challenge and getting us to this moment. To our teachers, thank you for your dedication, patience, and answering questions that were literally on the next slide. To our parents, thank you for your love and support and pretending to understand our homework. You deserve this diploma as much as we do. Actually, no, we earned it, but you can have a copy for the fridge. To my coaches, thank you for pushing and believing in us and never letting us quit, even when we really wanted to. To my fellow graduates, we came in as kids just trying to get through the day, and now we're leaving a little more grown, a little more tired, and somehow still standing. The future is unknown, but so is half our homework, and we made it past that too. So congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Cameron Johnson.
Good evening, families, friends, and my fellow graduates. Today marks a vital moment in our lives. Achievement and anticipation runs through our minds. 4 long years eventually come to an end. Even though we're leaving, there's some people who will always be a part of us no matter the miles. I want to thank my mom and dad for getting me this far and putting up with the many times I've procrastinated work. I also want to thank my brothers for the many late-night text about math problems and always pushed me to be my best. I also thank my best friends, Sophie, Megan, Audrey, Mallory, Sydney, and Aniston, who are graduating alongside me today. Over the past 4 years, we've watched each other grow up. I know that no distance will break us apart. Over these past 4 years, we have learned new things about ourselves, but one thing you always remember is that the world is waiting for you. Dream big and remember that the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Congratulations and thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Abigail June.
Hello, everyone. People always told me these will be the fastest 4 years of your life, and I believed them, but I never could have understood how much they'd really be right. This past year has been especially memorable because last November, I got baptized. When looking back, I am extremely grateful for all the ways God has provided and worked in my life, and I pray that He continues to bless all of us here tonight. Thinking back on the memories I've made throughout high school makes me sad, but mostly happy, and I'm so incredibly grateful to have people and moments worth missing. Thank you to my parents for always supporting me and reminding me to believe in myself. You were truly always in my corner. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Terry, for creating not just a band, but a family and a space for me to learn and laugh more times than I can count. To Dr. Anderson, thank you for supporting me and putting up with all of us. You are a part of some of my best moments and memories of high school. And to Emma, Allie, and Yelena, I owe you guys so much for helping to give me such a truly positive and amazing high school experience. More than anything else, your friendship is what made these past 4 years so special to me. Lastly, I want to wish my fellow graduates the best of luck with this next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Allison Ludday.
Good evening, everyone. It's honestly crazy to think about how far we've come. These past few years have challenged us, shaped us, and sometimes completely broke us. We've watched friendships change, dreams shift, and plans fall apart. There were moments we felt lost, confused, and unsure of who we were becoming, but somehow we kept going. One of my favorite lyrics from a song by Phoebe Bridgers says, "I know it's for the better." And that line means so much to me, because when I look back at the things that didn't go the way I planned, the unexpected goodbyes, the closed doors, the time someone said no, I see now that better was waiting for me. And I truly believe that when life doesn't go our way, God is working in ways we can't see yet. His plans are always bigger than ours. I see my better throughout my life with the people I want to thank. My parents, because without them, I would not be the woman I am today. My sister for my music taste and humor. My friends for laughing with me, crying with me, and always making me feel seen. The Terrys for giving me a love for music and opportunities I will forever be grateful for. My band and percussion family for giving me joy, laughter, and memories I will carry with me forever. And my church for giving me a place to worship, grow, and serve. Class of 2026, the future might feel uncertain, but if these years have taught us anything, It's that the moments that scare us are often the ones that grow us the most. The late nights, the tears, the victories, the goodbyes. None of it was wasted. It led us here. So no matter where life takes us, and no matter what we face, maybe we won't understand it right away, but one day we'll look back and finally say, it really was for the better. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Catherine Mace.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to thank you all for being here to support me and my fellow graduates. I am so relieved to finally be here on this stage. I know I have little time up here, and there are others to speak after me, so I will keep it short. I would like to thank all the people that have made these 4 years my best, my parents, my friends, and all the educators that I have had the privilege to learn from. I would like to specifically thank Miss Heather Sarton. You are the reason I found my love for forensic science, and you better let me come back to be a guest speaker in your class. To my fellow graduates, I hope that you all settle down at the end of the day happy and satisfied with who you are and what you do. I have met some great people over the years here at Northview, and I hope I will be able to see you all again someday. As college moves in, I know that even hours away from home, I will always have a community here in Kodak, and I will forever be grateful for Northview Academy and my found family I have here. Thank you all, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
Please welcome to the stage Marissa Pierce.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the celebration of the graduating class of 2026. We've all heard the same speech before about how time flies and these were the best years of our lives. And yes, that may be true, but if I'm being honest, the only thing I'm feeling right now is that it's finally over. I want to take this time to thank the people who helped me get here. To my dad, thank you for always supporting me and being so proud of every accomplishment, no matter how big or small. To my mom, you have been in my corner since day one. You truly are my best friend and the strongest woman I know. I can never thank you enough for everything you've done. To my older brother, thank you for always being someone I could look up to and learn from. Your advice has meant more to me than you probably realize. And to my friends, teachers, and of course Young Life, thank you for all the encouragement and memories. And lastly, congratulations to the class of 2026. We've grown up together and made it through every challenge thrown our way. So if there's one thing I have to end with for you guys, it's to don't be afraid to take a chance when the opportunity of a lifetime appears. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Grayson Reed.
I wrote down a lot on these cards to say, but I kind of forgot to write down all the thanks I need to give out because there's been a lot of people that have helped me get to where I am today. To start off with, I want to thank Coach Anderson because without him, I would not have been able to go as far in athletics at all. There's zero chance that I would have. And thank you to Dr. Anderson because you inspired me really to go as far as I did in math. You really did push me every day. You're like a second mother to me, honestly. And I know I was like a squirrel in the classroom, and I put a ton of stuff on the band's words list and band actions, but thank you for always being there and inspiring me. Next, I want to thank my mom because she's been there to financially support me and love me, and I know sometimes I can be hard to love. And thank you to my dad, who's always there and always pushes me to do what I want to do. Because without him, I wouldn't be able to boogie on by the way I have. But some of you may know me for my nickname, my reputation, or my accomplishments. But at the end of the day, titles will fade, and the achievements really only last for a moment. In the Bible, James 4:14 says that life is like a mist. It's here for a while, and then it's gone. When so much of the world hides behind smoke and mirrors, there are constant appearances and impressures that make us feel like we need to prove ourselves. And after 4 years of often chasing things that others wanted me to be, I stand here as an example. Life is so short. We should live every day like it's not promised, because it's really not. And I'm not saying this because I regret doing my best, because I'm so glad I did. Life is 100 times more fulfilling when you try to do your best. But I want to leave you with one thing. I want you to chase after what really matters in life. First, your faith, then your family and friends, and finally, what you really want to be. Thank you, class of 2026, for treating me so amazingly, and thank you all for coming tonight.
Please welcome to the stage Aiden Sansevero.
Good evening. I'm Aiden Sansevero, and I'm one of your many class of 2026 valedictorians. First, I want to give my biggest thank you to my parents for teaching me to never settle and always push myself to become the best version of who I can be. I want to give them the most credit for my accomplishments because I wouldn't be the disciplined young man I am today if it wasn't for them. I would be nowhere I am now without y'all, and I can't put into words how much you truly mean to me. To the rest of my family, Grammy and Papa, my extended family, and everyone at those loud family dinners. Thank you for helping shape me into the person I am today and the person I will continue to become in the future. No matter what comes my way, you all have always been my biggest supporters. Your love and encouragement has carried me far further than you will ever know. And to my friends, especially my lifelong friend, my sister. You are going to make growing up the hardest to leave behind. From playing with our toys in our room to playing ball outside, those are the memories I'll always forever hold on to. I couldn't ask for anyone else to be by my side. And with all that being said, a quote that has stuck with me, not only a lyric, but also motivation, is said by a wise person himself. I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy. I appreciate all of y'all for listening here tonight, and I pray everyone out here stay safe. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Colton Shuley.
I'm not going to pretend I had a perfect high school experience, because I think that none of us did. But I think it's kind of the point. High school is not supposed to be perfect. It was supposed to prepare us, and whether we realized it or not, it did. We learned how to push through even when we felt worked like elves. We learned how to show up even when we did not feel like it, and we learned that the people around us matter more than we sometimes let on. Thank you to everyone who came out today to celebrate with us. It means more than you know. First and foremost, I want to thank Jesus, because without my faith, I would not be standing here today. A special thank you to my mom, who has given me everything to get to this stage. None of this happens without her. And a thank you to my family for always supporting me through it all. To Dr. Anderson, Miss Puckett, and Coach Underwood, thank you for pushing me, believing in me, and teaching me more than you probably realize. You three made a real difference in my life. To my fellow graduates, we have worked too hard to stop now. This is only the first flag we will place in our lives. Some of you will know your friends from this room for the rest of your life, but this was only the beginning of where you can take yourself. Congratulations.
Please welcome to the stage Cadence Tisdale.
Good evening, everybody. You're almost done. Don't worry, I'll make it quick. First and foremost, I want to thank the best criminal justice teacher to ever walk this planet, Miss Sarton. You've not only helped me decide what I want to be when I grow up, but you helped me build the foundation for it. Your witty and sarcastic nature has been the highlight of these past 4 years. I'll never forget all that you've done for me, and I will make you proud. I also want to thank Coach Underwood for being the leading light in this school. Underwood, thank you for being the ear that would always listen to my laughs, to my cries, to my ranting, and to my excitement. And most of all, thank you for getting me through these past 4 years. Finally, I want to thank my mom and dad. I wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. Thank you for always walking through every trial and tribulation with me and being my biggest support system through it all. I love y'all to the moon and back. And to the class of 2026, as we head into this next chapter of our lives, it's important to know that no matter where your future goes, whether it's high or whether it's low, it's in your hands. And if you have a foundation of faith, nothing can shake you. Thank you for everyone that came out to support your graduates, and go Cougars.
Please welcome to the stage Mallory Williams.
Good evening, everyone. I am the last one, but I'm still going to try to make it quick. I have always been a STEM girl, drawn to chemistry, biology, math, things that I can get a definite correct answer in. However, high school brought challenges that weren't so black and white. Of course, I didn't get through it on my own, and while I do have thanks to give to plenty of teachers and mentors, the ones most deserving are my friends and family. I am so blessed by the friends in my life, the ones graduating beside me today and the ones who will in the years to come. We've had countless adventures, and as life separates us, I hope we always make time for more. But beyond those friendships, I've been lucky enough to have built-in best friends too. For many people, that means a sibling, but for me, it's my parents. They have prayed for me, supported me, and encouraged me to get here. I know it kills them to watch me grow up and go from the little girl who used to run around barefoot to an adult that has to leave for college. It is them I have to thank for getting to stand on this stage and speak today. I love you, Mom and Dad. And while this part of my life is over, the rest is just beginning. God has guided me through the hardest parts of these 4 years, and I know He will guide me through the rest. I may never be able to get the perfect answers, but part of faith is moving forward without knowing the outcome. And as we leave this chapter and step into the next, I hope we all remember that we don't have to do it alone. Congratulations, class of 2026, and thank you.
Thank you all for those wonderful speeches. I would like to recognize now the following valedictorians tonight who chose not to speak. As I call your name, will you please stand? Sydney Cole. Aniston Helton. Nick Hickman. I would also like to recognize our salutatorians tonight. As I call your name, will you please stand? Jordan Barnett. Jackson Black. Deanna Thompson. Angelo Lopez Ventura. Jorge Montez Colon. Rylan Rayfield. Peyton Rookstuhl. Megan Underwood. Hayden Walborn. I would also like to recognize graduates here tonight who have joined our armed forces, and we have one here tonight, Wyatt Allen. Well, class of 2026, we're here. Take a deep breath. You've spent 13 years sprinting towards this very moment. Tonight, it's more than just a ceremony. It is a milestone. It is the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. Graduates, today you walk across this stage as students, but tomorrow you step into the world as leaders, dreamers, creators, difference makers. And as you begin this next chapter, there is one idea I want you to carry with you wherever life leads you. That idea is grace. Grace is one of the most powerful gifts a person can give. It is choosing patience when frustration would be easier. It is offering kindness when someone least deserves it. It is forgiving mistakes, encouraging people who are struggling, and understanding that every person you meet is fighting battles that you may not see. In a world that often moves too fast, judges too quickly, and criticizes too easily, grace stands out. And the truth is, you already know how to show it. I've seen it in this class. I've seen students help classmates who were falling behind. I've seen teammates encourage one another after difficult losses. I've seen acts of compassion that no one posted online and no one applauded publicly, but they mattered deeply. Those moments reveal true character. And character will take you further than talent alone ever will. Grace is not weakness. Grace takes strength. It takes courage to believe the best in people. It takes maturity to forgive. It takes wisdom to understand that none of us here are perfect. In the Bible, one of the greatest examples of grace is the story of Peter. Peter was one of Jesus' closest followers. He was passionate and loyal, but he also failed. In Jesus' most difficult moment, Peter denied even knowing him 3 times. Imagine the guilt and shame Peter must have felt. But Jesus did not abandon Peter. Instead, Jesus restored him. He forgave him. He showed him grace. And Peter went on to become one of the most influential leaders there was. The story reminds us of something that every graduate here needs to hear here tonight. Your mistakes do not define your future. There will be moments when you fail, moments when you doubt yourself, moments when life does not go according to plan. But grace means understanding that failure is not the end of your story. Some of you are heading to college, some are entering the workforce, some are joining the military, some are still discovering what comes next. Wherever life takes you, people will remember less about your titles and accomplishments and more about how you treated others. Tonight, be the person who encourages instead of tears down. Be the person who gives second chances. Be the person who listens. Be the person who shows grace. And don't forget to show grace to yourself as well, students. Life is not about being perfect. It is about continuing to move forward with humility, character, and faith. Class of 2026, you have overcome challenges that previous generations could never have imagined. You adapted, preserved, and kept going. That tells me something important about your future. You are capable of more than you realize. So as you leave this place tonight, carry grace with you. Let it shape your decisions, your relationships, your leadership. In a world that often chooses anger, choose compassion. In a world that often chooses division, choose understanding. In a world that can sometimes feel hopeless, choose to be a light. And know this, the way you show grace to others reveals the true condition of your heart. Congratulations, class of 2026. As we get ready to hand out the diplomas, I would ask again, please do not do anything that would prohibit a graduate's name from being heard.
Sophie Burnett. Emma Burns. Emma Carney. Savannah Clifford. Sydney Cole. Teresa Cole. Emma DeGroot. Olivia George. Cheyenne Green. Aniston Helton. Nick Hickman. Cameron Johnson. Abigail June. Allison Loveday. Catherine Mace. Marissa Pierce. Grayson Reed. Aiden Sanzavero. Colton Shuley. Cadence Tisdale. Mallory Williams. Ethan Abbott. Natavia Alber. Wyatt Allen. Noelle Arsack. Ethan Barkley. Jordan Barnett. Jalen Beaver. Madison Belcher. Hetsan Baca Portillo. Charles Bell. Carmen Beltran Gayton. Jackson Black. Zachary Blevins. Chase Braden. Draven Brock. Katie Bruner. Madison Bird. Christopher Campbell. Caden Capps. Logan Carpenter. Troy Kate. Madison Caton. Natalie Chaparro. Dixie Chastain. Adeline Clinton. Alex Copeman Pearman. Darren Cox. Braden Crass. Eliza Creason. Caden Cummings. Alden Cushman. Aiden Custer. Balin Daniels. Callie Dimmick. James Dotson. Melissa Dominguez Urdiera. Caleb Lawson. Parker Dowd. Caleb Faircloth. Calvin Ferguson. Dylan Fest. Lucas Fields. Joseph Fincham. Connor Flannery. Lillian Fritz. Emily Gaddis. Evan Garner. Daniel Chaz Garrison. Drake George. Lily Goodall. Layla Gossard. David Gross. Justin Guzman. Dakota Hain. Madden Hamilton. Elijah Haney. Dylan Harkleroad. Hayden Harris. Brianna Hawkins. Shelby Hayes. Gavin Heath. Peyton Henry. Crystal Hernandez. Adam Hodell. Elijah Hoffman. Justin Brody Hunt. Kyle Keene. Joaquin Jimenez. Asher Johnson. Camden Johnson. Jackson Johnson. Stephen Justice Jr. Tanner Kirby. Ryder Kirkland. Genevieve Knapp. Jonathan Kite. Angelo Lopez Ventura. Aiden Lopasser. Olivia Likes. Emma Manning. Ronald Maraquin Mazariagos. Aiden Martin. Isaiah Martin. Jaden Martin. Elizabeth Massey. Savannah May. Cameron McMahon. Kaylee McMahon. Trey Meeks. Chase Midez. Abigail Mendoza. Aiden Metcalf. Landon Miller. Jesse Miracle. Jorge Montanez Colon. Isabel Moradel. Oliver Morton. Samuel Morillo Chirinos. Brandon Myers. Emily Sophia Myers. Fabiola Navarro Ortiz. Caleb Naxera Talley. Ethan Nelson. Nadia Nerdinsky. Cassandra Neville. Carson Ohl. Kylie Osborne. Randy Parker. Jaden Parks. Prachi Patel. Dylan Pepka. Raylan Peppers. Carter Perry. Lake Phillips. Benjamin Pickle. Peyton Potter. Patrick Prevette. Robert Matthew Price. Lorelei Kate Provenza. Aliciana Quiles. Rylan Rayfield. Tanner Reagan. Jalen Rigsby. Trinity Roberts. Matthew Roderick. Logan Rodney. Peyton Rookstool. Riley Rowell. Damian Rudolph. Ariak Rue. William Elias Russell. Jordan Sansbury. Yelena Selyakova. Colleen Sirkowski. Kayla Sizemore. Chloe Smith. Abigail Soler. Stetson Stackhouse. Andrew Stevens. Jalen Stoles. Ryan Strange. David Sutton. Zuri Sutton. Brianna Tappan. Deanna Thompson. Ashton Tipton. Callie Rain Tipton. Dre Treadway. Jaden Tuggle. Megan Underwood. Alexis Van Meter. Caden Velez. Audrey Vinson. Isabella Waits. Hayden Walborn. Winter Opal Walker. And Brianna Warner. Peyton White. Wyatt Wilcoxon. Tara Williams. Justin Willis. Talia Wilson. Elizabeth Wittig. Blake Wright. Caden Yalley.
At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2026 to please rise. Move the tassel to the left side of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2026 graduating class of Northview Academy.